Homebrews #1.
Yes, welcome to our first video edition of Homebrewing. My name is Kevin Clements.
I'm Christian Clements.
And we're the Clements family.
We're going to drink some beer.
Our first beer, what do we say about this beer, Christian?
Well, that's our first beer of...
With year-old grains,
Yep.
malts.
Yep. Took us a year to make our first brew because that's how good we are.
And we didn't know, they didn't tell us what to do with the hops.
Yep.
And they boiled all the way through the whole, so, and we can already tell it's a bit yeasty, so
Yeah,
hopefully
definitely yeasty.
this new beer is going to be much better, but we're going to brave it. This is only a week old, it's not been aged enough, but we want to do the honors.
I guess.
We're gonna give this one a shot and see if we need to actually dump this stuff or drink it.
Well, it doesn't smell like my last girlfriend, so that's good.
Wow.
Alright, so this will be the non-repacked one that...
So this is the repack.
Oh, this is the repack, huh? Well, we've got great head here, so that's excellent. And,
Wow.
look at that. That's fantastic, or am I pouring shitty?
We're gonna have to edit this for the PG version later.
No, there's no PG version here.
Pour this nice and slow. So I have the
Well,
low head version.
alright, here
So-
we go.
Wow, what the heck? Let's see what we got here.
Let me get rid of this.
There we go. You know, for a year-old product, and we had to put in a second packet of yeast because our yeast was old. This is like an Octoberfest.
Yeah, I didn't get the real beer yet, but we'll see.
You know what?
You can definitely taste the malt.
Oh my!
We definitely used a lot of sugar.
I'm excited to see after this actually ages a proper amount of time. This has only been aged for 1 week in the bottle. And if this is our screw up,
Yeah,
wow.
this is our screw up.
Dude.
Here's the screw ups.
Ah.
Yeah, and, I'd pay $9 for a 6-pack of this crap. And,
I bet that's really high alcohol content too.
we didn't measure our alcohol content correctly because we didn't know how to. So we just did the barometer reading.
Yeah, the first barometer reading said it was going to probably have a potential of 7.5% alcohol.
It might be more.
So I don't know. This we might be hammered by the time this is over. So today we're going to be brewing. And we're always going to start off with a toast and drinking one of our last beers, but today we're going to be brewing Cooper's Irish Stout. We went to a couple places and we found some guys we really liked on the east side of downtown Portland.
F.H. Steinbach, right?
Yeah, Steinbart. F.H. Steinbart.
Steinbart, my bad.
And so what we're going to do today is this actually calls for 1 can, and if you want to make it good, you do 1 can with dry hops. But after talking with friends,
malt.
dry malt.
Dry malt.
Don't try dry hops. There's no such thing. And with dry malt,
Oh, there's dry hops in the malt.
well, there you go. Learn something every day.
Right?
So tell you what, I like a chewy beer. So after our conversation, instead of using 1 can, we're going to use 2
cans. Oh, yeah.
2.
Booyah. Because
So-
we want to... Well, we'd like a double smoked stout, but...
We want something hearty
nice
and chewy.
strong. I want a Guinness ×2. Really dark.
The other thing that we were advised to try is instead of putting in our corn sugar, or dextrose, for those of you in Canada, we're going to actually use maltodextrin, which has less sugar. It's going to add more malt flavor, but it will add some more alcohol content. But the fact that we have 2 cans means that we're going to get a lot more of alcohol just off this as well.
Well, the maltodextrin, only 5% is fermentable, which is why we'll have more chew to our beer, because we'll actually have more sugar body to taste.
So if you just add the dextrose or the corn sugars, you end up with a more watery and a little bit higher alcohol content. You can always top off with a little bit of more corn sugar if you want a little higher alcohol content. But the old man here wants to go for flavor. And I can't wait till you see the next one that we're going to make.
Talking about flavor, do we want to try our non-repack, the one full of yeast?
Okay, so our first time through, Christian, what might have been holding, we didn't have our filters set up right, and we might have been sucking up a little bit too much yeast.
We might have lost the bottom cap to our suction device, which then I wasn't thinking, well, I didn't even know that there was a whole bunch of crap at the bottom of our container.
So not only are we going to teach you what to do, we're going to teach you what not to do.
Oh, this is excellent. It's already popping out.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Tipping. Wow. I'm kind of excited to see what happens with this one.
This one looks a little dark.
We unpacked some of them and rebottled them again with less yeast.
Well,
the same
let's just say that we bottled them in mason jars, so the tops were popping off, tops were popping off, and so we had to repack that night because there was too much.
So I'm going to tell you right now, this is scary. Because I don't know if you can tell, but you can see some yeast floating around in this sucker still.
Wow.
So I'm happy about having done some repacks.
Good job on the repack.
All right, let's see what we got
Here's
here.
the sickness.
I don't know what to say. That's thick.
That's thick.
Oh my god. I'm going to try some more.
You know what we should do is when this is, yes, exactly. When they're done doing the final fermentation process, we might as well all dump them out and put them into mason jars where they're not going to ferment as much.
I think we could...
Because there's a lot of yeast in
I
here.
think we could take these and put them through another... repack them one more time. You know...
What does that do?
Well, we could
filter it.
Filter it through.
Put more sucrose in and do another repack.
We could pour
and
it
do
through
a double fermentation.
A fresh cheesecloth and rebottle.
Yeah.
You know, we might just tell you what happens. So
yeah, maybe there's going to be.
But we don't suggest you follow our lead on any of this.
All right, this is how you screw up your beer, and guess what? This was us getting malts and barley, or by itself instead of doing
this. This is beautiful. I like this one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But this is doing it by ourselves, cooking the oats and everything in the water instead of getting the actual pre-made canisters. We're going to do some canisters, and then when we feel confident enough, we're going to go for another...
Made by scratch.
Made by scratch, but you know what?
With grain.
For this being our unfiltered, this is damn good.
This is damn good. Alright, well we're going to get things ready.
I'm liking the filtered one first.
I'm going to drink more of that. We're going to get things ready, and we're going to start brewing up our
Round two. Here we go.
Irish Stout.
Yeah. Alright, well we're on to the first portion of brewing our Irish Stout.
The instructions called for starting with 2 liters, and we decided to start with 2.5 liters since we have double the malts to go in. But not too much because we need to be able to cool it down afterwards.
You have the stir stick?
It's right there. Oh, the stir stick? I'm going to get the stir stick while he starts getting this ready to go.
Alright, so as recommended from other sources, it's good to warm up your malt in hot water so that it actually pours out quite nicely.
And we've sterilized everything. Sterilize
yeah, sterilize everything. But so
and
we're
then
just gonna
boil
pour
the
this
hell
in.
out of it. Nice.
Now we have to slowly pour this in because we can't let it get to the bottom of the pan because apparently it'll
It burns
it and then takes away from the goodness of the beer.
We're all about the goodness.
Now personally I think maybe we should have added 4 liters of water because this was a lot less water than the first time that we added our malt. First time we added our malt, we didn't warm it up. And it came out in chunks. And then we had to pour a lot of hot water in.
It looked like we were pouring caramel in, like taffy oozing down. It was pretty entertaining.
Really thick molasses. Like,
You
really
could probably
thick
pour
molasses.
faster though.
So, we got to the second can, and then after we put in the second can, we then took hot water from, from tap, because
We
we're
have a
obviously
tap right
going
next to the
to
water heater.
we're going to heat the water in. It's going to, sanitize itself. But as you can see, we put water in, we swish it around, used the spatula, and got as much of the malt out as
All
possible
that
because we want everything, right?
So now we're going to add the maltodextrin in. Are you ready there?
Yeah. And this too, you're probably going to want to, stir in slowly so that it doesn't hit the bottom and burn. You can already tell that the water's starting to froth and bubble.
This is going to be one yummy beer. It's
Yeah,
going to
it
be dark and
smells
thick.
pretty damn good.
It's amazing.
Get sugar on my stick.
Oh, I'm putting maltodextrin on your stick.
Maltodextrin sugar. And like we said, the maltodextrin is going to add more chew to our stout, which everyone wants a good bite to their stout, a little chewiness.
And we will, on one of our next filmings, we're going to go ahead and try this and let you know the results. No, let it go back and forth. Good stuff. All right, so now with movie magic, we're going to come back and we're going to watch this part wrap up here and let it boil for about 45 minutes, just kind of simmer. So the beer's been boiled and put into its container and has the yeast on top. It's gurgling away. This is a day later. Everything's okay. We had a whole party in between this last video. So we're looking forward to, in about 3 weeks roughly, opening that first bottle and sharing it with you as we get ready to make a pale ale with a nice citrus finish to it. We'll see you soon.